Now this is a new series on my channel where once a month I will host a podcast and invite a couple of my YouTube friends on to talk about topics pertaining to their source of content. In this video we'll be talking about stuff like butterfly clicking and double clicking, and I invited Tryhard and Intel, who don't butterfly click and are pretty against it, as well as Jonah and MinuteTech, who both butterfly click as their main clicking method. This is a short highlights of what happened in the stream. If you want to watch the entire 40-minute podcast, the link to the stream is in the description, and I'll see you guys in the video. Is butterfly clicking an unfair advantage?
Butterfly clicking, like if your mouse isn't double clicking, I don't think anyone complains about butterfly clicking. I think people more have a problem with double clicking.
Yeah, it has gotten banned before, like on Kohi. Nah, I don't think it should be bannable. Double clicking though is kind of like, that's just definitely is unfair and cheating pretty much.
Depends what mouse. Is it a double clicking mouse? Is it not?
Let's say you butterfly 20 on the Molo, with double clicks, of course.
Well, yeah, because like not every mouse could do that.
In my opinion, it's like kind of the okay with double clicking. I don't really see it as like a big problem. But
Is Minute still in the call, or do you just like, oh, he DM'd me? Oh, his power went out. The guy who does tech reviews is the one having technical difficulties, so that's kinda ironic if you ask me. Well, what about bridging? So stuff like tele bridging, like god bridging, like stuff you need double clicks for.
I think it depends on the server and the game mode, right? Because a lot of the bridging servers where people
Yo,
use
sit the fuck down.
well, a lot of the bridging servers where people utilize, you know, different like stuff like god bridging, tele bridging and stuff, it's usually in non-competitive game modes. If you want to do that on those servers, I think it's fine, but for more competitive based game modes, I'm not sure if it's something that I would allow. And it just depends on the server and their rules. If it's non-competitive, then I don't really see a problem with it.
in my opinion, I think just bridging in general, like fast bridging, tele bridging and shit like that, is just skill based.
I don't think skill is a good argument at all, because like, for example, say you find a glitch in a game that gives you an unfair advantage, right? But that glitch takes skill to perform, right? Is it still okay to use the glitch in the game? No. Like, it's still a
it's not
glitch at the end of the day.
That's like the game. Like you're placing blocks, you're doing shit.
This guy just dances in. Yeah. Like drag clicking and stuff and bridging, I felt like that was fine because it created an entire new sub-genre of like Minecraft that you could kind of like go towards and actually have fun in. The thing with PvP, I feel the reason why a lot of people got triggered in the first place was because originally it wasn't a thing, right? Like if you watch like Marcel, like literally all of his videos, like he'll be like, oh my god, I miss when people actually took knockback and stuff like that, right? Like, and I think that's where most of the frustration comes from, because there was a point where no one double clicked for PvP. With bridging, it wasn't a thing until after double clicking, so it kind of came from that. So I honestly feel that's okay.
The thing is, like, god bridging, it may not always give you an advantage because people fall all the time, but still, I think it's best to just rule it like it's like a little bit unfair because not everybody can do it.
Char just fucking flexing all of his cloaks, dude. I can't. This guy, he's just been changing it this entire time. There's so many cloaks I've not seen in my life, and he's just flexing them. Like, what the hell is that one? What if people can't like control if their mouse double clicks or not? Like,
I think you should be responsible for your own mouse. Either fix it with software. There's literally free software. Get a new mouse or don't play. There's a lot of programs out there where you can add a debounce filter. It's called X control.
yeah, mouse X. So debounce time doesn't only affect like double clicking; it affects the input delay as well. So if you like add debounce time to prevent from double clicking, you are technically making it so that people with double clicking mice have that unfair disadvantage.
I don't think like having a debounce delay is really gonna affect anything in the game.
Honestly, it wouldn't really affect anything. Like, at the end of the day, what exactly do you get out of double clicking, you know? Like, get some CPS, yes, you can beat people, but
If your mouse is like uncontrollably double clicks, like say for example you bought a Phantom, double clicks, and you can't really do much about that. Like you can just normal click. If you have like a mouse, like for example Wembu's mouse, it's just double clicks. Like, yeah, you should probably just replace that.
Definitely, if your mouse is double clicking to the point where you're getting so much double clicks that you know you can't control it, then yeah, you should definitely take action.
So the fourth one, I think is one that we basically answered because we segued so much. It was basically, is it cheating if someone like drag clicks their left click? And I think like all of us just agree, like if you do it on like fucking like MMC and you do it in boxing, I don't know who would do that, not me. Then yeah, it's definitely like cheating. So I think we can skip question 4 because it's basically been already answered. multiple times. So
Yeah.
yeah. So the fifth question is, should all mice have adjustable debounce time? And it kind of leans toward what we were kind of just saying, because with Mouse X, the button control app, it doesn't actually like change the debounce time. It adds debounce time, right? But should you be able to adjust all debounce time?
It wouldn't hurt to see it on more mice.
Yeah, I think you should be able to, because then, you know, you can have your mouse at different needs. If you want a bridge, then you can just turn it down. If you want a PvP, you can just turn it up. I don't know.
I mean, what is debounce time meant for exactly besides Minecraft?
I want to explain this from sort of like a mouse manufacturer's point of view, right? So when one of the first companies, which I think was Glorious, introduced a deep and adjustable debounce time, the intent was not to make your mouse double click. It was actually the opposite. It was to stop your mouse from double clicking. But the thing is, so other companies have been like preventing double clicks for like a while now. Like you have like Razer, Logitech that have different like firmware for their mice, along like with different technologies to filter out double clicks. I think a debounce time was made just as a really cheap and really simple way to address that problem. And I think in the mindset of most companies, right, they're just gonna see a debounce delay, like adjustable debounce time, as just, you know, as what I explained earlier, as just like a really cheap alternative to help your mouse to not double click as much, because that's what it was intended to do. I think that sort of conforms people towards one style,
towards one clicking style. Because like, why would you choose to learn any other clicking methods when you you know, when you only have that advantage through, you know, butterfly clicking, and it's a thing that it's restricting. Where you have people who are and I was not that because I think that there's multiple ways you can choose to play and shouldn't have a direct advantage just because but I don't know, I think a lot of where it wouldn't how you use it class.
So since Intel explained that, and you were telling me that, I don't know if you were listening, but yeah.
Just woke up.
Talk like a caveman and say something stupid.
Yeah, at least people would hear it. What's the question?
You just forgot the question.
Bro.
You gave the floor to Intel, and you were like, "Oh wait, so what does that actually
shit
do?"
to Eli. I would taking that floor away.
I want to skip question 6 for a little bit for now. In that case, question 7 is, what do you think about companies that make mice for double clicking, like Roccat, like Bloody, for example?
Definitely know how to get buyers.
Yeah, that's a good marketing strategy though. Like, good on them.
Bro, Intel's just fucking like jumping around, dude.
This guy can't
he has
sit
so
still
much-
in Minecraft. Guy has like what? Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh my.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think all mice should have like CPS caps or double prevention built in like Razer and Logitech or SteelSeries?
I think that's just stupid.
Yeah, same.
I don't think that should be the responsibility of the mouse manufacturer. That should be either the responsibility of whatever server you're playing on or Minecraft itself.
If you look at them from a distance and you didn't see their name tag, like, they both have the white eyes, they have like a red, black, and white color scheme, and the red is the same as well.
And I'm over here just looking at a
And
green,
yeah. You're green.
green slime.
If someone gets banned for high CPS, should they be unbanned?
Depends on the server's rules. If the server explicitly says that like you can get banned for double clicking or for butterfly clicking, and you get banned for it, then that's on you. Be responsible for your own mouse.
If only everyone thought that way. Holy shit.
What's the ultimate ban called? What's it?
Blacklist?
The blacklist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they should be blacklisted, but like.
No. Okay, blacklisting's only when you fucking DDoS the server or some shit.
Yeah.
Like for the
I
most
don't-
part, you don't really
I don't
blacklist
think it
anyone.
should go that far, but like, yeah, like a 10 ban, sure. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, question 9. This is for Triad. What's the pack?
What's the pack?
Yeah, what's the pack? I think chat wants to know.
I
What's
need
the pack?
I need it.
I need
now.
a pack.
It's very good.
Yeah, very important. We need a pack.
Keep needing it. You're never getting it.
Fuck.
I can also just say like a few things.
Sure, you
that
can
I
just
feel
say some
we didn't
stuff
really
like-
cover that much.
Alright, sure. Go ahead.
Some people think that like I hate people who double click. I don't. I don't really have anything against the players. It's hard to go against the meta, right? By putting the blame on, individual players.
What Intel said is like, in my opinion, I feel like if you double click, like if you click like 40,000 CPS in boxing and some shit, I'm fine with that. I don't care what you do or how you win or how you play. It's just that I have a problem when people have an ego about it. Like, the people that click 35,000 CPS and then they act like they're like the absolute best player and shit. I don't know. I personally, that's what pisses me off. But like, if you're someone who just double clicks like high CPS, but you're chill about it, I'm okay with it personally.
Let me give you my opinion. I think people that double click or butterfly click should be recognized as being good at the game or just like,
Yeah, specifically
stupid.
that. Yeah.
Like, if you make good content out of it, then yeah. But if you just do it to be recognized as a good player, it's just like just so stale.
So there are people in chat asking, and I can answer this one, and I think most of the people in call will agree with me, but they're asking, basically, if buying double-clicking mice is an unfair advantage, why aren't, like, higher hertz monitors unfair? And the simple answer to that is basically because mice weren't made to double-click. Like, I know, like, Bloody, I know Roccat, they make mice to, like, double-click, right? Because there is an audience for that. But the original idea for 1.8 PvP was really just one input, one swing. Basically, you send one hit packet if you click once. And I want to clarify this as well. Whenever people like talk about it being a physical input, I know there are micro movements that cause the double clicking, right? If you really want to be like textbook, dictionary, whatever, accurate. Yes, technically there are two physical inputs, but what Intel means, I think, when he talks about physical inputs in his older videos, is you click once for one click, not the switch activates twice for one click is what they're saying. But yeah, basically with like better hardware, sorry, if you have like a 3070 versus someone who's playing on a Mac, I feel like, yeah, it's definitely an advantage. It's definitely unfair, but it's something that was intended for a sit purpose.
So to add on to that, if that's how low the bar is for the argument, like if you buy cheats, like you put money into cheats, like why is that like, why is that not allowed? You know, you paid money for it. I feel like it's the same argument. You can use that argument to justify like literally anything. I don't think it's a good argument.
Once again, I want to clarify that none of us have anything against like people who butterfly click. None of us have anything against people who double click. In fact, I think most of us in this call, we literally do it ourselves. Like, Minute and Jonah, we those two butterfly click main. Like Intel and I, we do garbage as well for videos and stuff. It's like we honestly, it's become like a thing, and we've just accepted it. But at the same time, there's still like a bit of frustration, definitely. Because I feel like it shouldn't have been a thing in the first place, but it is now, so we're just kind of rolling with it. So yeah.